Okay, well, take whatever this is. Just not going smoothly filming this thing today. So, if you watch my drive to work video that I just posted, March 11th, 2021, I talked about some police activity driving home late at night. This is Interstate 5, this is northbound, this is southbound, this is the Boeing Freeway, or State Route 526. Comes across, drops you down, gets you onto the I-5, you emerge on this side, up the road a little ways there. Yes, I'm filming a video. Just wait, I'll get to you in a sec. Just be nice, just be patient. So, I was coming around here and, getting up to freeway speed, and a police vehicle goes screaming past, just hauling you-know-what. Lights on, no siren. Okay, so just, alrighty, well, I see you, so let's get into my lane and set my cruise control for just a little over 60. I don't push it. Two more go whizzing past. Lights on, no sirens. Yes, it's busy. Give just a sec. As soon as you turn the camera on, they're screaming for attention. Yeah, I know. And driving for a little bit longer, and a couple more go screaming past. And then I get to a spot, the freeway kind of drops down for a mile or so down to the flats towards downtown Everett. And I'm on the southbound side, and then you got an embankment, and then you got the northbound side at this point. There's a elevation change. And there's a turnout up there. Might be a pass-through for law enforcement and road crews and whatnot. But there's three more police vehicles sitting there with lights on. It's like, oh, they're hunting for somebody hard. And about that time, another Snohomish County patrol car comes whizzing up, and he gets just past me, and then he just slams on the brakes. He whips over onto the shoulder there in the center lane, and lights are on, and they're waiting for somebody to drive by, or they're running roadblock or something. So, okay, just go down I-5, and I get on my little exit, and I cruise home, and no other incidents. Fair enough, easy, okay, I'm good. Get up the next morning, find out it was a DUI that was running from the police. Tried pulling him over, he took off. So they did catch him. He's now in jail for being a moron. Then last night, this is the next night now, Thursday evening. I'm driving home, I'm on the Boeing Freeway, getting up to the Evergreen exit, see a couple of police cars up there, the lights are on. Oh, I got somebody pulled over. Well, one of them gets onto 526 and takes off eastbound. Okay, well, he can't get over to get onto I-5 north from there. He's got to go down and around, so I don't have to worry about him. And I'm cruising along, and going around that overpass. And way up in the distance, I see red and blue lights. It's like, oh, they're chasing somebody. So, get down, get into my lane. I do the number 2 lane. There's actually be that lane right there. 1, 2, 3. I think there's 4 lanes, and then you've got the carpool lane. Well, police activity on the southbound side. I'm just making this long explanation here. Police activity, I'm cruising along. I got the cruise control set about 64 mile an hour. I'm in the back of a short line of cars. I think about 4 cars in front of me, nobody behind me. And out of the corner of my eye, I see this orange flash on my left go screaming by, and I hear this grinding noise. And I got the radio on, I got the windows up, I got the fan blowing and the heat going. It's like, oh, geez, somebody in the southbound lane's just driving on the rim. And then you see the police lights. It's like, oh, they're chasing them. Okay. So, looked in the rearview mirror. I see this big, long. I just glanced because I'm watching. So I just see these 75-foot-long shower of sparks and flame, and just wow, kind of like episode of Cops going on right here. 2 nights in a row, and the bozos are out in force. It's not even a full moon. Well, get up this morning, read the news. This photo that I've been referencing. You notice anything about that? This is northbound. This is southbound. This is the center divide. Those are headlights for a southbound car in the northbound side. Let me read you the article. Driver has been arrested for leading police on a wild high-speed chase across Snohomish County that saw the driver twice attempt to get away by going the wrong way on I-5 without functioning tires. I'm going to paraphrase some of this to make it a little bit faster. Chase began Thursday at 11:30. That's when I get off work. I had actually not clocked out yet. I was about 6 minutes late getting out last night. Snohomish County Sheriff's deputy attempted to pull over a Mercedes in the 8200 block of 172nd Street Northeast. Driver pulled over, but had been suspected in a previous run from police, and the deputy waited to see if the driver would indeed park the car. He would not. The driver sped off west on 172nd at 60 mile an hour in a 35 zone while recklessly passing cars. Dumbass. Deputy stopped the chase, but the driver kept speeding through the streets of Everett, the mean streets of Everett. They were able to successfully spike the Mercedes tires, but the suspect kept going. Around 11:40, I was about 5 minutes from my car at this point. I'm still walking to it. The driver eventually got into I-5 the wrong way. This is the first time. Heading south in the northbound lanes. I go up the northbound lanes at this time. State Patrol troopers joined the scene to help slow freeway traffic with the wrong way driver on the loose. Driver eventually popped back into the correct lanes, but was spotted weaving around the freeway, reaching speeds over 60 while now just driving on tire rims on the wheels. The deputy tried to pull over the driver again, but he sped off, reaching speeds of over 100 miles an hour as he exits State Route 529 towards Broadway and Everett. That's a little bit south of the Boeing Freeway, I think. 529. Anyway. Driver was spotted racing around Everett at speeds ranging from 25 to 110 miles an hour before re-entering I-5 the wrong way again at Marine View Drive. So that's just north of where, if you follow my videos, where I get onto the interstate. That's the next exit up. That's as we're going across the trestle, all the cars on the right-hand lane that are backing up. That's part of that Marine View Drive mess up there. This time heading south of the northbound lane, still driving on the wheels. They stopped the chase once again as the driver sped south towards Linwood at over 100 mile an hour. DOT cameras caught sparks flying. I'm going to fast forward for just a second here. Bear with me because I don't want to show. So, this is a little bit south of where I was, but that's what I saw. There's the car. There's the shower of sparks. No wheels. You know, Boeing's down that way, so you can just screaming. Okay, where were we? Wrong way. Around midnight. This is shortly after I would have seen him. Came upon a trooper trying to slow traffic as the oncoming driver approached. The driver, still going about 100 mile an hour, swerved from the HOV lane across several lanes towards the trooper. The video does show that. They get it on DOT cam where the trooper managed to dodge the head-on crash. So this guy was intending to take people out. Driver eventually came to a stop on the shoulder. You can see in the video he slides over and smashes into a guardrail. Takes out the driver's side of his car, probably incapacitating it. He jumped out of the car and ran. Big manhunt in the area. Police helicopters showed up. 18th Place West. Police dogs were brought in. They tracked the scent. Found the suspect. 17100 block and he was arrested. 21-year-old suspect has been booked into Snohomish County Jail for investigation of second-degree assault, attempting to elude, reckless endangerment, and driving with a suspended license. So, just general being a dumbass. So what kind of bugs me about this I mean, you see, we've all seen episodes of Cops and watched those high-speed chases and wrong-way drivers and whatnot. And you always think about, oh, you see somebody coming, you just get out of their way. I never saw them. It was the orange flash that caught my attention. So there's 4 lanes of traffic, and then the HOV lane. I was in the second lane from the slowest, only because that's the lane I get into that takes me all the way through Everett. The first lane exits before I get to my turn. So, yeah, if he was doing over 100 mile an hour, and I was doing 60. I mean, that speed at night, even with the headlights on. But what also bugs me, I think even a little bit more, you've heard me complain about some of these drivers from my workplace that race, physically, actually, literally race out of the parking lot. There's street racing every night getting out of that place, sometimes in the parking lot. And there have been people that have been ticketed and disciplined for it and whatnot. Of course, it's never their fault. Everybody else is doing it, so why can't I? I'm just trying to keep up. No. BS. Well, on more than one occasion, as I've been going over that overpass to get onto my freeway and get into my lane, I've had cars behind me that as soon as they get on the freeway, they jump. I mean, jump across all lanes to get into that carpool lane to floor the accelerator in their souped-up Mustang or Camaro or whatever and go do 100 miles an hour. All it would have taken was for one of those arrogant SOBs to do that, and then this dumbass doing his thing, and there could have been a 200 mile an hour head-on collision. So, all because, I'm sure there were other things he was running from, but all because of a suspended license. So, that being said, don't be a dumbass. Maybe that'll be the title of this video. Probably get dinged for it, because you can't say that to people, they might get offended, no matter how much of a dumbass they are. So, yeah, I know, dumbasses everywhere. Yeah, am I one? She had to think about that. You hear that? But I feed you. Yeah, I know. Okay. So, anywho, I'm going to end this. 12 minutes of me rambling about some bozo that pulled something stupid. So, we'll catch you on the next one. Y'all be good. Bye-bye.